the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. Already in this new year, we've seen several teams establish themselves as frontrunners. Shaq, how hard will it be for them to keep up the momentum?
Ernie, it's a long season. Injuries, trades, anything can happen. One more long. You just got to take care of your business. The rest takes care of itself.
Well, you know what? Every team does hit a rough patch in a long season. So how you respond is ultimately how you dictate.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of proud
The crowd has assembled here at the Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah, to cheer on the Jazz. This road trip for the Celtics kicking things off here in this one. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
They're trying to get this long road trip off on the right foot with the win here.
You're right about that. They love to be heading to the next city feeling good. There's nothing worse than staggering right out of the gate on a long road trip.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Nance. Pressey is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Russell. And it's Kemp in at the 4 slot. On defense, Boston. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season. And last year, they took both games.
Two teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said. These regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
Now here's Kemp. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Now here is Howard, following the miss by Shawn Kemp. Screen by Howard. And there's Jerry West on the assist from Gallinari. West has got the first points of the night for the Jazz. On defense, Utah coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Pressey, the rebound by Johnson. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Hornets.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them, because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
Rebound, Utah.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maravich. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. There's a good screen. Pressey against Maravich. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Cressy hits them both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Rondo against West. The feed to Howard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trail by 4. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
They are going up against arguably the toughest center the NBA has to offer in Dwight Howard. One problem that Howard poses is his ability to send shots away on the defensive end. He told his players to be fearless and not think twice about taking shots, saying, "A lot of the D Howard plays is mental. He just has shooters second-guessing. He might have them third-guessing, guys."
Thank you, Doris.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Now here's Johnson. He had 22 points in the win against Houston.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Here's Rondo. He dishes it to Kemp. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Kemp's got his second basket of the night.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
West with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. That's good. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
They set the pick. The Celtics working the ball around now. Kemp a screen on West. Rondo passes to Kemp. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Kemp's got 6. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. It's West with the drive. And Johnson with the stop.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Kemp. He has 6. Here's Pressey. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Utah trailing here. Dishes to Johnson. Outside, Maravich. Out to West. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Russell sets a screen for Rondo. Up off the screen. And Pressey gets it to go.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's West. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Houston.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pressey against Maravich. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Howard with this screen on Pressey. Maravich kicks it to West. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. West has got 7 points in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz Dancers.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Johnson. He's around 18 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gortat's checked in. Screened by Russell. Outside Kemp. The pass to Nance. The shot is off, so Utah will take it the other way. West outside. The three. And it's West again missing. The Celtics have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Pressey. He kicks to Kemp. Boston needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. To take a look at the Cavaliers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Boston, 4 games back.
And when you look at Boston, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire, but even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base, too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point.
Pass to Sprewell. Feeds it to Johnson. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Hood. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Boston trailing. And Monroe kicks to Smith. Outside Russell. Frazier outside. Screened by Smith. From the wing, and he nails the jumper. Frazier's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Gortat with a screen on Smith. Johnson, a wide open look. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. The drive by Monroe. It's blocked. Here's Sprewell. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. Uncovered. That drops. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now, here is Smith. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Rebound, Utah.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Here's Hood. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Frazier. He kicks it to Spates. Big bodies and soft hands. Well, that's what these guys possess. Top assisting centers and power forwards this year. It's his first trip to the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Spates. And both free throws good for Spates.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Pass to Sprewell. Fires the 3. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Frazier outside. Down low. Smith right side. No good off the front iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Jennings with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Jazz have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Jennings, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get ready to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your Jazz Dancers. Give a nice round of applause.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Frazier outside. Spates with a screen on Jennings. No good from Spates. Utah leading. Up top, Jennings. Covered by Monroe. Gortat dishes to Hood. There's a screen by Gortat. Hood kicks to Johnson. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
.112 left in the first. And Monroe kicks to Spates. Screen by Monroe. There's the dish to Frazier. Inside. Here's Spates. Spates missing again.
That's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Jennings against Monroe. Johnson with a screen on Frazier. Here's Hood. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Smith the pass to Russell. He feeds it to Frazier. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Johnson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Jennings. There's the pass to Sprewell. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz with another miss. Now Monroe. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! Gotta have big-time nerves to hit a shot like that at the buzzer.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves.
Basketball, this is my passion. You know, on the court, it's my sanctuary. You know, I want to have fun.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
We've got West. Howard is out there with Gortat. Then there's Maravich. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now here's Frazier. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates.
West with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Steps back and fires. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Now it's a 3-point Utah lead. Well, the Celtics shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Tries to keep it alive. One-on-one here. Maravich kicks to Gortat. Maravich dishes to Gallinari. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Rondo kicks to Kemp. Nance outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Frazier against Maravich. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
It's still early on in the season, Kevin. But let's take some time to look at where the Celtics sit right now. 4th in opponent points per game, 4th in points off turnovers. And they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lanes.
And you go back to their ranking in opponents' points per game. Teams just can't seem to put runs together against them. You get a bucket here, a bucket there, but that defense, it just wears on you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Pressey's checked in for Spates. And it's Williams in for Frazier. Here's West. Great D that time from Rondo. Celtics trail by 6. They need this. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. They set the pick, and Gortat kicks it to West. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gortat. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 7. Rondo kicks to Kemp. The screen from Kemp. On the wing, Nance. Back to Williams. Nance a screen. Off the screen. Gortat with the block. West against Rondo. The feed to Gallinari. Now here's Howard. His last outing, 16 points for him. West outside. 13 feet away. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Celtics have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Rondo passes to Pressey. And here's Kemp. He has 6. Pressey kicks to Nance. Gets an open look and hits.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
And of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. Utah leading by 5. West up on top. He's covered by Rondo. Howard kicks to Gallinari. Howard setting the pick for Gallinari. He dishes it to West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. It's deflected.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And here's Rondo. Williams with the ball. That's tipped. And stolen by Williams. Here's Nance.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now here's Williams. Pete Maravich misses his last shot. Outside Williams. Nance a screen on Maravich. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Fires from the corner. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Pressey. Utah has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Maravich against Williams. Shoots from 14. Rebound Boston. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jerry West.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Jazz with some changes. Johnson comes in for Gortat, and it's Exum in for West. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Johnson with a screen on Williams. Maravich dishes to Exum. Johnson the screen. Exum kicks to Maravich. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Exum. Tries to snap the cold streak. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Boston shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. The screen from Kemp. On the wing, Williams. Gallinari covering. Williams against Gallinari. The shot by Williams, no good.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Now Howard. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Rondo against Maravich. From deep, Gallinari. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Boston now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Preston. 10 points for him. Screened by Russell. Outside Rondo. Outside Kemp. Kept alive by Boston. Utah trailing here. Here's Sprewell. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Exum. From the top of the key, he buries it. Exum's got his first points in this one. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Goes up at the stripe. And Boston with the rebound. Kemp's got his 3rd rebound tonight. This is to Rondo. Russell kicks to Rondo. Nance a screen. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rondo kicks to Pressey. Now, here is Russell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Hood. Here's Sprewell. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Pressey. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
And it's Russell missing.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Screen by Howard. 6 to shoot. Right wing. for the three. And Exum gets it to go on the assist by Howard. Exum's got 5 now.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
We're not too far along in the basketball season right now, so let's see how the Jazz have done so far in the league stats. 7th in assists, 8th in scoring. And they also rank right there in the top 10 in fast break points. I mean, this is a really good transition team. They love to operate in the open court.
And the ball has been moving just beautifully for them. There's that trust that when you get open, the ball will find you and also find you on time. You see guys cut harder, and it becomes infectious.
Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
They get the rebound.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now here's Monroe. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game, and that one's good.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The drive by Jennings, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Screen by Monroe, kicks it to Frazier. 1:02 left here in the second. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. The Jazz shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. The Jazz working the ball around now. Sprewell, the pass to Johnson. Fades away. And it's Spates with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And Monroe kicks to Frazier. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Walt Frazier at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Gortat's checked in for Dwight Howard. And he's good on the second. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Johnson sets the screen for Jennings. Shoots from the high post. And the shot falls short this time. The Celtics with the lead. Smith dishes to Frazier. And it's Monroe at the elbow. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Celtics ball. And stolen by Hood. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint, those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, they shot under 40% in the half. That tells the story right there. The defense deserves some credit for disrupting them a little bit, but they need to counteract with more creativity on offense. Fewer isolations, more movement, better shot selection.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Man's out there with Kemp. Then it's Pressey. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Russell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Howard with the steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. West with the ball. No good from Maravich.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kemp kicks to Pressey. Gallinari with the steal. Utah trailing here. Feeds it to Johnson. Pulls up on the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Outside Russell, just 5 to shoot. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. West against Rondo. West passes to Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. But take a look at the Warriors. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Utah, 5.5 games behind.
Right now for the Jazz, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, Greg, they can start to break out of that pack.
Now here's Nance. Jerry West unable to get his shot to go. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Here is Kemp, following the basket by Pete Maravich. Nance, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Maravich dishes to Gallinari. He kicks to Howard. And again, it's Utah.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Kemp a screen on West. Rondo kicks to Nance. Pass to Kemp. And here's Rondo. Back to Kemp. The dish now to Pressey. Shoots a three. Kept alive. Russell. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. Russell's got his first points of the game.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one. Maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. In fourth, the Celtics.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Howard kicks it to West. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
A moment now to see the numbers for Gallinari. Averaging about 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside Rondo. Screen by Russell. The drive by Rondo. Gallinari with the steal. Howard against Nance. Howard kicks to Gallinari. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The Jazz have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
Jerry West at the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for West.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's Rondo penetrating. And that one's good. Pressey's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. A little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's West. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Utah, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Looking at the game for West, 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Rondo with the ball. Kempa screen on West. West with the steal. And now running up the court, West pushing it up. Johnson outside. The fadeaway. The shot is off, and it's Boston the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The Celtics have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
West against Rondo. It's West with the drive. They now take the lead. West has got 6 points in the quarter. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Utah leading. Inside. That's good from Howard on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists tonight.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside. He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
To the middle, here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Williams. He has 5.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here is Williams, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Williams passes to Kemp, 4 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. A different look for Utah. Gortat's checked in for Howard. And it's Dante Exum in for West. And a change for the Celtics. Frazier's checked in. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Jazz have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Johnson outside. He feeds it to Gortat.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Boston making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Both free throws good for Marcin Gortat. Celtics trail by 4. Frazier outside. The screen from Kemp. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Gortat with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Monroe's checked in for Lou Williams. Jazz leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Spates checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 4. Frazier outside. Stolen by Exum. Passes it to Johnson. Here's Sprewell, covered by Smith. Johnson with a screen on Russell. Sprewell, the pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Smith dishes to Monroe. Here's Frazier. Utah with the rebound. Gortat's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sprewell, the pass to Exum. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Hood. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. Now the pass to Frazier. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Spade sets a screen for Smith. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Smith's got his 2nd basket of the night. Exum kicks to Johnson. Unloads from 13. Here's Gortat. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Now here is Smith. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebounding. Celtics have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Spates. Now Exum. He's got 5. Pass to Sprewell. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Sprewell, covered by Smith. Sprewell, the pass to Gortat. Makes it off the glass. Gortat's got 6 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Monroe. Frazier outside. Screen by Russell. Leaner from distance. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Utah. Larry Nance is checked in for the Celtics. Free throw, no good for Russell. Jazz have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Johnson with it. Now Monroe defending. Here's Sprewell, and again it's Utah.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Celtics trail by 4. Frazier kicks to Smith. The feed to Monroe. Unloads from 13 for 3. Smith.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. He dishes it to Monroe. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Monroe's got 6 points.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Screen by Monroe. Smith outside. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
J.R. Smith. Boy, he's mercurial, but he is something to behold when he's knocking down shots like that.
Gortat with a screen on Monroe. Jennings dishes to Gortat. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Really an extraordinary game for Gortat. He has 8 points, and what a tear he's been, rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
Now here is Smith. He's got 6. Nance a screen. Smith the pass to Russell. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Boston making a switch here. Kemp's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. There's 31 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Jennings against Monroe. Here's Jennings. Johnson with a screen on Monroe. Another miss by Utah.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Good if it goes. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we wrap up the 3rd and looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Here's West. West is out there with Maravich. Then it's Gortat. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Jazz.
At the line for your Jazz, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Howard. Lou Williams is checked in for Frazier. And so Howard nails both of them. Boston trailing. Now here's Rondo. High arcing shot, and Kemp puts it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Howard. Here's Gortat. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gortat's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
The screen from Kemp. And that one's good.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Howard kicks to Maravich. Dishes to Gortat. Left side West. 3-pointer. No luck. Good D by Rondo. The Celtics shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Nance a screen on West. Rondo dishes to Williams. The screen from Kemp. And Williams, here we go. They get the rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Taking a look at the numbers for Shawn Kemp, he's got 10 points and 3 blocks. What a force he's been in the paint.
And he's gotten himself into the air, Clark, so often, blocking shots and getting rebounds.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. That one misses. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Howard kicks to Gortat. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And we're also seeing that power game on the interior, really just putting on a clinic when you talk about post play.
And so he hits both. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 1. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Rondo against West. Gortat with the block. Pressey against Gallinari. West outside. Outside, Maravich. Gallinari wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got 3 assists in the game. He lobs it up, and the jam by Larry Nance.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fella. Gotta be first. First to... We have to give our all right.
So he's checked in for Boston. West against Rondo. It's stolen by Rondo. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Kent nails both of them. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's West with the drive. It's stolen by Rondo. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Pressey. Kicks to Rondo. Kempa screen on Maravich. Clock at 4. Baseline try. Utah with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Utah, Danilo Gallinari. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Gallinari hits them both. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 1-point game. Screen by Russell. Rondo passes to Nance. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Nance has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Maravich dishes to Gallinari. And Gortat kicks it to West. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Pressey. And it's sent back by Howard. Feeds to Gallinari. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pressey passes to Nance. Kemp kicks to Rondo. Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Howard. And now running up the court, West pushing it up. And Maravich gets it to go on the assist from West. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Rondo. Following the basket by Pete Maravich. Puts it up from 12. Again, Rondo missing. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. They set the pick. Pressey against Maravich. Gortat with a screen on Pressey. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Howard.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
The Jazz making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Outside Rondo, screened by Russell. Nance against Gallinari. With the floater, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Larry Nance.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Johnson with a screen on Rondo. It's West with the drive.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got his 5th assist in this one. Austin with the ball, trailing by 4. Kemp a screen on Maravich. Pressey dishes to Kemp. Out left to the wing. The screen from Kemp. Shot clock at 5. Rondo passes to Kemp. Kept alive by Boston. Shot is off.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
West against Rondo. It's West with the drive. The second effort, and it's sent back by Russell. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And the jam by Larry Nance.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The Celtics have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Pressey. Outside Rondo. Shoots a fader. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Johnson attacking. The Jazz with another miss.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
West against Rondo. He kicks it to Russell. Outside Kemp. Nice ball movement by Boston. Kemp a screen on West. To take the lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Johnson sets the screen for West. And it's sent back by Russell. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Nance. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And for the Jazz, they're shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
And they've had him bottled up here in the fourth. Just 2 of 7 from the field.
Boston trailing. Inside, here's Kemp. Rebounded by Howard.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? They've come this far. They're not going away now.
Now, here's Howard. Johnson right side. Misses off the left iron.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Pressey against Maravich. And Pressey gets it to go. Pressey's got the game tied up here for Boston. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here is Kemp following the basket by Dwight Howard. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Kemp kicks to Pressey. 6 to shoot. And the layup falls. Pressey's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
All right, everyone, get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Gazers.
Frazier, he's checked in for the Celtics. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Frazier against West. Maravich dishes to West. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Frazier. Nance against Gallinari. Here's Frazier. And that misses. That would have put him up.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Yes!
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Johnson, the pass to West. Johnson, the screen. West kicks to Maravich. To the paint. It's deflected and stolen by Russell. Here's Nance to the middle. Nails it!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Maravich dishes to Gallinari. West with a wide open look. Nails it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
West against Frazier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And here's Maravich for three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game. His veteran leadership was the key factor in this game. His years of experience paid off in a big way for them tonight.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance for him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.